What's all right, guys? So I'm ready. About to head out to the office. So today I'm gonna take you on my work because my office is just like I think about 5 7 minutes walk from my house. So yeah, um, I don't want to wake up the kids because they're still sleeping. So okay, all right, guys. So actually the idea for this work was I just wanted to uh, have a conversation with you guys while I went to the office about something for I was talking to a friend about. So a lot of people back home, when I say back home, Nigeria, uh, really want to travel, and a lot of people are confused. They don't really know what direction to take. You know, or should I go to the UK? Should I go to Canada? Some people are like, hey, bro, you're in the UAE. Can I come to the UAE as well? All right. So in this work, I'm gonna try and see if how much I can basically divulge and share with you guys, and just like give someone an idea of what direction to take for those of us who are lost and confused and don't know what direction or what to do. So yeah. Um, so basically, let me start with the UAE one. Uh, right now, right now, I believe Nigerians right now, if you really you can visit the UAE. The requirement you have to meet to get like visit visa to come, you can still come to the UAE. But regarding coming here to work right now, isn't possible because there are a lot of people who are within the UAE right now and can't even renew their work permit and work visas. Um, it doesn't mean it's or because people are like, oh, Nigerians work permit is not going through. That's a big lie, actually. Nigerians work permit is going through only if the company you're working for or the company you want to work for is like they want you so much and they are willing to stand as a guarantor that okay, this guy, this girl, we want her to be part of our team and we're gonna stand for her as guarantor. It's like yes, if she does anything criminal or whatever, hold us responsible. If your company is willing to do that for you, then yeah, they know what they need to do and your work um, visa will be out. I'm lucky enough to work for a business that was went all out for me, and and all this happened just because of what I've always done in my career. I let my work speak for itself. I have never been one to like beg or try to convince people why they need to have me as part of their team or why I should work for them. I've always had this thing of doing the work, Victor. Just do your stuff. Let people see what you can do and give them a reason to change their policies because of you. It's always worked for me, and same thing happened here. I'm working for a good company, office job, you know, all the way in Ras Al Khaimah though, not in Dubai. Dubai. Oh, that's another thing. Those of you looking to relocate, you have to because of the reason why you're trying to relocate is that you're trying to like get yourself into a system where everything works, and then save, and be able to do things for yourself and your kids and your family and all that. It will make no sense for you to now move to a country where you're spending all your income on rent and so many other stuff. You need to think, okay, what can work for me? I can't live in the city, of course. I probably live in like urban areas or outskirts and all that stuff. For me, that was moving to Ras Al Khaimah, living in Dubai. Dubai with all its glam and all that stuff. Oh, even though my flatmates back then in JBR, I used to tell them like I wasn't really like tripped by the whole Dubai skyrise building and all that stuff. I think compared to New York, Dubai was just okay, and I was aware that, hey, the only thing that I was really impressed was like, I used to say, look, all this should be impossible. We are in the middle of a desert, so I'm impressed by the structures and all that stuff and everything. But I wasn't really, so Dubai didn't really get to me that way. So I was open to like moving anywhere, so long as I am still in the UAE and all that stuff. And I got a job. Job was based in Ras Al Khaimah. Ras Al Khaimah is an adventurous place, and I'm an adventurous person, so I haven't started putting out my adventure journeys because I haven't done any yet. And when I start doing that, I'll put it on my YouTube channel. For now, let's get back to the conversation. So yeah, you don't have to live in the city. You go to the outskirts where things are affordable and you can save and all that stuff. So I'm in Ras Al Khaimah right now with my family, and we're okay. Yeah. So you right now, those willing to come to the UAE for work, I'm sorry, this isn't a good time. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Okay, you're going to stress for it. You're going to stress yourself for it. And you come here, you get like a 3 month visa. I don't know, except you are in talks with a company while you're still in Nigeria, and then you come here, and within the 3 months of you being here, they're able to, go all out for you, which I doubt. Back when I was in Nigeria, my catalyst for coming was I did some resume hack on my LinkedIn and so many stuff, and I was getting a lot of calls from the UAE. But when they realize I'm still in Lagos, they hang up on me. That was my catalyst to like, okay, you know what, you need to come out here and everything, And yeah, I came out and everything is going okay, So that's not for the UAE. For those willing to go to travel, look, everybody's talking Canada, UK, healthcare, whatever. Look, get yourself out of the box. Forget Canada. Okay, wait, let's pause here. Before some people start to misunderstand me. When I say forget Canada, I don't mean like forget about going to Canada. I'm just saying with respect to the fact of the things that are required for you to go to Canada, things like express entry, all those pool, IELTS and all that stuff. If for a lot of people who really don't want to go through that, they don't want to pay all that money, they don't want to go through that stress. So to avoid going through all that stress, forget Canada. Okay, that's what I mean there. Let's get back to the video. Forget America. America is a no-go area because right now to even get interview date is a problem, So, and the UK is easy to go, but UK has its issues as well. Look, if you can get yourself, I spoke to a friend a few weeks ago. I was like, look, get yourself a Schengen visa, okay? Schengen visa gives you access to about 26 countries. So do your research and find out what is the easiest country in the Schengen countries for Nigerians to get Schengen visa. Pick that country, get your Schengen visa, it's about 3 months, and go into that country. That's your point of entry, But you also need to pick out countries like Germany, Sweden. There are a bunch of countries. I'm going to see if I can get like a list of the countries that have like things like job seeker visas and all that stuff, where you can come in, and once you're like even on your visit visa, you can go for job interviews and get a job, and then your visit visa can be converted into work visas. So yeah, I'll do like a list of those countries in the Schengen area where you can you can basically go with your visit visas and then go for job interviews, and your visit visa can then be converted into work visas, So pick out countries in like Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, Estonia, Czech Republic. I have to research that one. Yeah, but there's a list. I know if you Google it, you probably see it. Yeah. So the idea, but one of this is to look at Schengen countries. All right, and pick a country, get a Schengen visa, make sure you meet all the requirements, and then travel to Europe. If you're a family, the husband should go first. Travel to Europe. You know that, okay, 3 months, go around, you get a job. Just make sure you're skilled enough, though. Don't just gather money when you know you don't have skill. right? Now, if you're back in Nigeria and you don't have skill, then give yourself time. It's okay, I want to give myself 6 months to practice, to learn this skill and practice it, and do some stuff. You now know that, okay, I'm going to learn this skill for 2 months, and then I'm going to use the remaining 4 months to actually do jobs. Your first 10 jobs can be free, just to practice more on the skill and build yourself. And then you start making money, small money. It's not about the money, it's about you just generating skill because of your plans, you understand? And those of us who are dedicated, your skill, whatever, if you're not in tech, I'll advise you to also learn some labor skills, like handyman skills. It comes in handy. And even if you're in tech too, like if you're not a DIY person, try and become a DIY person, because you're going to save a lot of money when you move out of the country. You don't want to spending money that you're supposed to use for food to pay somebody to fix like your leakage or some stuff you could have just bought, like hammers and tools, and done by yourself, right? Yeah. I'm almost at my office. I'm trying to see how I can speed up this whole conversation. Yeah, this is all leading to the primary thing I want to talk about. All right, so for those of you who want to move to Europe, I have a Poland Connect. I have this company that I have direct connection with. A lot of people who know me, that Victor, I I don't put my hand into something if I am not 100% in it, and I'm not sure about it. So I have like a connection to Poland for basically unskilled labor, right? So if you have your brother or your relative that can do things like work in factories for like meat packing, even if you're skilled and you feel like, okay, you know what, I'm going to go to Poland and I'm going to commit 1 year to doing like meat factory work or working in a bakery or driving machineries and stuff like that, and earning 1,000 euros a month, yeah, then this is for you. Okay, I have connections to about over 40 something jobs in Poland. Salaries between 800 to 1,000 euros. If you're interested, reach out to me. I will send you a PDF document that has all the jobs, the salaries, and the companies, so you can Google the companies if you want to. And then there's a fee. Not me, the company that does it. They have like a fee they charge, and it's so. Let's say you pick meat packing, and then the process is you submit your passport and your name, and the job you want, and in 4 days a job offer will be created from the company in Poland, and that job offer plus an invoice for your first payment, which is 70% of the total money. Once you make that money, you make that payment. Immediately you make that payment, the job offer is, so long you have to make sure that once you're reaching out to me, you're interested to do this, because to getting the job offer, because it has to do with Polish government. So getting the job offer is a lot of work. So we don't want to get job offers and the person isn't ready to pay. Someone's not looking on serious, and I don't want to spoil my partnership with these guys. Okay, so once the job offer is out and invoice is sent to you, you need to make the payment immediately of 70%. Once you make that payment, in 2 months, your work visa, work permit, and all the government documents and other stuff will be out and shipped to you, which you will now take to the Polish embassy. For those in Nigeria, Polish embassy is in Abuja. For those here in the UAE, the Polish embassy is in Abu Dhabi. You go to the Polish embassy, where you now submit your documents with like minimum. There's a minimum amount you need to have in a bank account. The idea of that minimum amount is about 700 euros. The idea of it is, while you're waiting to get your first salary, what are you going to use to sustain yourself for that first 30 days before your first salary comes? It's about 700 euros. So you need to have that in your bank account. But I tell all my Nigerian people that, look, if you can have 3 of that in your bank account, please do, so that your visa will go through one time. Because most times, how it is in Nigeria, people just vex and be denying people anyhow. So it's always good to have way more than that. As much as 1.52 million naira in your account, yeah, that should be good enough. I'm here. That's my office by the window. Basically, that window, that's my office. So I'm here now, and yeah, if you're interested, reach out to me, and I'll tell you more I'll share the document with you. And if you're interested in tips on, if you're looking into any country at all and anywhere in the world, and you want me to basically just advise you, counsel you on steps to take, you can do it yourself without paying an agent. I'm not an agent, I'm not a travel consultant, but I just have experience with helping people and doing my research, because I spent a couple of years when I was back in Nigeria researching everything, before I finally make my decision, you know, and on where to go. So reach out to me, and then I'll probably just advise you and tip you and point you to the right place, or link you up, and everything. So I gotta go now. I'm at the office, about to start my day at work. I can't take you guys into my office. I'm sorry. All right, Victor Silva signing out. Reach out to me. Remember, send me a message in my inbox. Okay. Peace out.